back to my channel. Welcome to a brand new video. Welcome back to Bookmas, and it's day 7 of Bookmas. Day 7 out of 12, which means we have 5 days left, is it right? 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 5 days. My maths is correct. 5 days left of Bookmas, which is kind of crazy. And that means it's nearly Christmas. I am recording this intro on October the 29th. It's not even Halloween yet. But here we are, and before we get into this video, my name is Amelia if you don't know, and I upload book content such as reading vlogs and reading wrap-ups and reading challenges, exciting times, all those stuff. I don't know what I've just said. And if you do enjoy that kind of content, then please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and please follow my social medias that I linked in the description. And without further ado, let's just get on with this video, because I'm excited. I do love these videos. Okay, so for this video I am doing another Tackle My TBR. I actually created this TBR game. First of all, I was inspired by Ella and Catherine when she did it, and I did it on a canvas. And if you haven't watched that first episode of the video of Tackle My TBR, it is in the playlist, go check it out. However, within time, after that one, I decided I didn't like that board and created a new one. Here. And this one is more inspired by Destiny Sidwell's one. And I created all this, and I use it to pick my prompts for the video. I usually only choose 2 books, and I think I'm sticking with 2 books, even though it's a bookmas, but I think I'm going to stick with 2 books just because I don't want to get stuck. I don't know how, it depends on what books I pick, and if one's long, it could take me longer than a week to read, and I don't want to be stuck going, okay, I've got a short amount of time to finish this now. So we are going to do this. We are going to play the game. I've got a little counter here. I'm putting it on where we left off last time. I won't do this every single time we do Tackle My TBR and I roll the dice and choose, because I might not always remember, but I do remember the last prompt last time was a book with a map, and I'm putting it on that one because I don't want, as much as I love fantasy, and I think I might be getting back into fantasy kind of mindset, I don't really want another book with a map. I read Once Upon a Broken Heart for the last one, and I loved that book so much. I think that's the last fantasy book I read as well, so. And we've got our dice. Where's my phone? Because I think I am going to try and film this again. So let's go. So we're going to roll the dice, we're going to choose a prompt, I'll write the prompt in my notes, and then after I've got both prompts, I will then find the book. So let's roll. We're doing this on my bed, so this could go incredibly wrong. We have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. A pink cover. We have a pink cover. Let me write this down. I just got really excited because there's a few books I can do with this, and I'm quite excited about that. I did kind of want to find one that I could also read on my Kindle, but the only one I can think about that is By a Thread by Lucy Scott at the moment. I think that's on the Kindle Unlimited. But it's fine, if not, we can read a physical copy, it is not the end of the world. I've got quite a few pink covers, I just don't know what one I'm going to go for, so got that one down. Now we're going to do our next one. Where's my camera gone? The next one, roll the dice again. Oh, let me roll it again. I didn't do it. I meant to be filming this. 6. I think I just had 6, but we're going to go for 6 again. Oh no, I had 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Am I going to... well, I wasn't recording. So, we are going to go again. Because I really don't want to do that one, because I know it'll put me in a slump. Okay, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Has a 3-word title. Okay, I can do that. So we've got 2, and I will say I did slightly cheat there, because obviously I am meant to take whatever prompts I get, and I did put a non-fiction on there to get through my like non-fiction books, but I just know the non-fiction books I've got right now will put me in a slump at this current brief moment. I am really not in the mood. I think I should not put non-fiction book on there because I know I'm not going to ever read it. Like, I'm not going to choose, I will read like brief bits in between, but I won't read the whole thing. Has a 3-word title. Okay. I've got some good ideas for this. I'm going to go find these 2 books, so we've got to look for, has a pink cover and has a 3-word title. So I've got quite a good few options for this, but let's have a look, and then I will tell you what books we're going to read. I'm excited. And then if they're both finished books, I might even choose a 3rd. Who knows? Okay, so we have chosen the books for the prompts. So the first prompt was a book with a pink cover, and I have chosen, it's a thick one, but I have a very valid reason why I've chosen this one for 2 main one. So 2 main ones actually. First of all, so the first one is Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. This is the second one in the Knock 'em Out series. I've read Things We Never Got Over this year, and I really enjoyed it, and I want to read this book. It is very pink, but the main reason, there's 2 reasons for this. First of all, although it is quite thick, so it's very daunting, it is on Kindle Unlimited, so I can also read it on my Kindle, which would be very handy at night, because a lot of times the reason I don't stay up and read is because I want to turn my light off, but I'm still wide awake. So I've got my Kindle to, where I get up to not into reading a physical book, I can do that, or not any audiobook, because I am also currently doing 24 hours of reading today. So when obviously I'm not going to finish it in the 24 hours of reading. I've got 10 hours left of reading and I'm still reading another book. But I'll get at least a good chunk of the way through hopefully today by listening to the audiobook, reading it and stuff like that. So I think it's a good reason to use, a good excuse to actually read this book now. And I'm quite excited. So this one is following Nash and Lena. Nash, you see a lot in the first book. He is like, as far as I'm aware, is he related to what's his name? What even is the guy's name in this book? Knox. I couldn't remember. So I think he's like best mates with Knox, that they work together and like they're really good mates. I don't think they're related, but they could be. I cannot remember in the slightest. That sounds really bad. And Lena, I don't know, I can't remember who Lena is, but I'm pretty sure she's in the first book. But I do remember Nash, and at the end of the first book, something happened to Nash that I remember where is what this focuses on in this book. So I'm excited, I'm nervous, but I'm excited. And then for a book with a 3-word title, as soon as I got this prompt, this was the first book I thought of, which is why I picked it up. I love the Calloway Sisters, Calloway Sisters series. I've read the first 3, and I just knew that I wanted to continue the series, and this just made sense because it's a 3-word title, and it's Kiss the Sky. This is, as far as I'm aware, Rose and Connor's first book, and I am so excited. I'm so excited to read this, and I just can't wait to get back into this world. I really, really enjoy their books. Well, I haven't read their books, but I'm really excited to read their books. I'm excited to actually see Connor and Rose's story. I'm very excited. My brain is like, yes. And because I know that within these books you'll still see the others as well, because you do in the other 3 books. So it makes me so excited and happy. Okay, it has been a while since I've updated you. Actually, I don't think I've updated you at all since I started reading it. First of all, I took the sticker off this and now it's really sticky. And I don't know how to get this off, it's really annoying me. So I'm going to have to like do something. But I'm currently 16% of the way through, as it says on my Kindle. Also, first of all, do you know, I changed my stickers already because I was getting bored and I didn't like those ones, so I put these ones on, and they're really cute. I just really like them, they're really cute. But on my Kindle, it says 16% of the way through. Things We Hide from the Light. I did start reading it for the 24 hours of reading. However, I also started reading the Mindfuck series in that blog, and hopefully you would have watched that 24 hours of reading already. And that 24 hours of reading, I got hooked on that book. I just couldn't stop. I tried to read some of this, and every time I tried, I was like, but I want to read that one, so I stopped. It was a difficult time to process. And I finished the last book yesterday, so I tried to read. I read a chapter of this last night, but I was like, was it last night or at work? I can't remember. No, it was last night, and I was like, I can't read anymore because I was tired. But I literally, and I couldn't stop thinking about the other series because I was just obsessed. But now that I finished that series, completely finished all 5 books, so I won't have that to go back to, which I'm kind of glad about. I am now going back to this book. I'm on chapter 7. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't think I've got like really any kind of like thoughts at this current moment because we haven't got that far into it. If this was a normal romance book, like a short romance book, I was on page 72, I would be like, okay, I would have thoughts, but because it's such a long book, I feel like it's still quite early to have thoughts on the story. I'm not even sure how I feel about Nash right now. I understand he's going through stuff, so I get it. Like, that's why he's moody. That's why he's a bit. But I'm just not sure. But I feel like I'll get more into it when I continue reading. But I am reading predominantly on my Kindle just because it's, like I said, a large book, and I just don't like reading hefty books in my hand. Sometimes it's just annoying. I say this. I've read Akamuff and Akawar, and they're quite thick. But if they're on my Kindle, I might as well just read it on there. But I do take the actual book with me to work because the last few days it's been chucking it down my brain, and the last thing I want to do is take my Kindle with me just in case my bag is not as waterproof as I think it is, and then this gets wet and it's ruined. At least I hate when books get wet, but it's cheaper replacement. It's cheaper to replace a physical book than it is to replace a Kindle, which is £150. So yeah, sticky. But anyway, I'm gonna read some tonight. Hopefully for a good chunk of time tonight. See where we get to. I've just read a couple of chapters, and they're at dinner with Naomi, Knox, Waylay, all the family. Everyone is there, and I'm not gonna lie, I love the banter between Knox and Nash. Well, not just the banter, but like their relationship, especially from what I've seen so far in like the small amount I've seen in the chapter I just read. I love it, and I remember liking it in the last one, but I feel like there's a lot of intensity more in the first book because Nash and Knox were not talking really. They were more there was still drama going on, like holding a grudge about something, and then they moved on and now get on. But obviously there's a lot of stuff that's gone on with Knox's accident, and I think he's taking it a lot. It's hard for him, but I'm loving it. So I'm now getting a bit more into the book. I'm enjoying it. I'm on page 100 or something. Well, it's 100 in the Kindle. I don't know if it is in this one though. We'll find out. Page 101. So we've read like the smallest amount. Like I don't know. Yeah, we've got quite a bit still to go, obviously, but it's fine. 400 something pages to go, to be precise. But we're 20% of the way through on the Kindle, so that's good. I'm going to read a bit more because I'm still waiting for my mother to get home, but I just need to get cosy because it's freezing. So I'm going to get cosy in bed, and then, yeah. Hi, how you doing? Okay, we're going to update. I haven't actually done any time lapse to this video, and I will do it at some point. I'm saying that like every vlog has to have it in it, but I just feel like sometimes it's nice to break up the talking with a little bit of a reading like snippet. Maybe I will in a minute because I'm going to read some more before I go to tap classes tonight, and then read when I get home because I really want to get through this book because I'm really enjoying it. Like, I'm really enjoying this book. Like, I really enjoyed Things We Never Got Over, but I just enjoyed this a lot more. I'm loving the relationship between Lucy and Dash and Knox. There was a scene they went to the bar and it was really great, and like there was one really nice moment. Like in the first book, I got so annoyed at a lot of it because Knox was acting like a child or like an early 20s when he was in his 40s. Knox acted like a freaking grown adult. At one moment, he said something snarky to Lucian, and then he apologised for it straight away. Like he realised what he said was wrong, and he apologised straight away, which is the like a main thing of being a grown adult, and I really loved that about him because it kind of shows growth, considering he's going through a really tough time, and they both know, all of them know it, and they're allowing, and they even said it's okay, and it's like he's like it's not okay, and the fact that he's saying that and owning up for what he did, I'm like, I love that when a man does that. That is just something I just can't. A grown man who owns up and goes, no, it's not okay, even if someone's saying it is okay, I love it. I am also loving Lena and Nash's relationship, because in the last chapter I read on my lunch break at work, Nash had a panic attack, and she came in and helped him, and I was just like, you know what, I can't get over how it felt so real, in some ways. I felt so like connected. I was like, oh my god, I love it. Basically halfway through Things We Hide from the Light, 60% through, 50% of the way through, basically. Well, Goodreads is telling me from this book it is 48% of the way through. Storygraph is saying it's 50. Oh no, yeah, 50 I think, I don't know. And my Kindle is saying 51%. So, we're around 50% of the way through. I'm on chapter 26, and I'm loving this book. I'm loving Nash, I'm loving Lena, and I feel like they're perfect for each other. They're just not realising it, so I'm loving it. So I'm hoping to finish it this weekend because I am really enjoying it so much. I just want to know, like, I keep wanting to pick it up and wanting to know what's happened. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I have to update you. I haven't really got much to update you about it yet. I'll talk a bit more about it maybe a bit later. I'm really tired, so yay. Okay, I thought I'd quickly talk more because I actually just briefly gave you an update but didn't. Let's talk about what we're up to without spoiling it. One thing I really do know, and I've noticed in this one and Things Never Get Over, I think that's what's called. Yeah, I think it's called Things Never Get Over. Yeah, it is. I'm right. Is Lucy Score does write slow burns. She does love a slow burn. Like, you can tell that Nash and Lena, there's something there. You can tell that there's some kind of connection with them. You can tell that there's some kind of flirtation, and you can tell a lot of things that are going on with them. However, they're not doing anything. They have slept in the same bed twice, and all the time Nash is around Lena, it says that he is turned on by her, and I guess I'm sure he's been, from what it sounds like, he's being a gentleman. He's not like pressuring her to have sex with him, which is great. But you can tell by the way she's talking as well that she's into him in that way. It's like, just get together. And like, I've got half a book, and right now they're both hating on each other, but both loving each other. Not loving, but liking each other. It's like, can you just give me something? But I am really enjoying this book. I think it's really good. So the chapter I'm on is called Nash Who, and it's just after some like drama has gone down with Nash and Lena, and Nash has found out Lena has been lying to him, and he thinks she's been using him when really that's not the case, but obviously what's he gonna think? I am really enjoying the dynamic between the two of them. I'm really enjoying this book. I was really worried going into it thinking, oh, I picked this book as the pink cover when I could have picked the ones I wanted to pick that were pink were like others that were part of a series and they were like the second book. Like, I wanted to pick Wildfire, but I couldn't do that because I read Icebreaker. And I could have read Happy Ever After Place, which I was going to choose because I loved Friend Zone. I was like, but I was like, I don't think I'm ready to go through the emotions again, so I thought this was a perfect one, and I'm actually really happy I picked this one up, because it was taking, I knew I wanted to pick it up at some point, and I wanted to pick it up before the year was out, but oh my god. I have just finished Things We Hide from the Light. What time is it? It's only 20 to 12, which is actually a miracle, because I thought it was going to take me a lot longer to read it. But I have just finished this book, and oh my god, can I just tell you how amazing this was? Oh my god, I loved it. It was so good, so worth the read. Everything was, Nash and Lena were perfect. I loved their relationship, and I loved, even though there was a slight mini breakup, it didn't last long, and literally their communication was amazing near the end, like in the last half. The first bit there was a lot of back and forth arguments and stuff, but I loved their relationship and how they got together and everything, and then the little like darkness that happened between, like, about Duncan and Hugo and Dilton, and like the fear of someone dying. Oh my god. And then the epilogue was just adorable, and I loved it. And extended epilogue, I guess, the second epilogue was amazing. I absolutely love this book, like, more than I loved the first one, and I really enjoyed the first one. I'm gonna give this a 4.75 star rating because I really enjoyed this book. Like, I actually, once I got into it, because when I first started reading it, I was in the middle of reading the Mindfuck series, so my brain was not on this, but as soon as I got onto this and just was reading this, oh my god, was I obsessed. Like, I loved this story, and I loved Nash and Lena, and I honestly cannot tell you how much I love this book, and I'm so happy I've read it. So, now that I've read this book, it is time for this book. I am so excited to get back into this world. I loved Addicted for Now. I loved the first two books of the Addicted series, and this is more like Rose and Connor's story, and I'm so excited. I'm going to tab it, so I'm going to choose my tabs tonight and my bookmarks, because I will be taking it with me to work tomorrow. But yeah, I will be reading it as a physical one because it's not on my Kindle, and I don't want to pay for it on Kindle, so yeah. But honestly, I am so happy that I have read this. I've read this, and I'm about to read this. Oh, perfect. And the good thing about reading this now is because on Tuesday, guess what comes out, and I get Iron Flame, which is the second forthcoming book, and I know that I'm going to want to pick it up as soon as possible. It'll probably be the book I read after this, because I don't think I can wait to read it like I can with most books I get when they come out. I just need to know what happens. So, and I feel like because I've read a lot of romance, I'm ready for the fantasy. So excited. And I've been waiting for it, which is why I've not read any fantasy for a while, because I'm like, I don't want to put myself in a slump from fantasy, so I'm waiting. But yeah, I will talk to you when I'm reading this and how I feel, but I'm so excited to read Rose and Connor's story. Okay, we are currently 17% of the way through. Ow, 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 kiss the sky. 17% of the way through so far. I'm on chapter 7, and I'm actually really enjoying it. I think it's still it's slow getting into it, and I think because the last 3 books have all been about Lily and Lo, it's very weird having it from a different perspective of being Connor and Rose, and like reading their perspective when I'm so used to Lily and Lo's perspective. However, I am enjoying it, and I'm very excited to get more into it the next few days because I'm off work, so I feel like I can get a bit more into it. I'm actually planning to hopefully finish this tomorrow. I say tomorrow, it's because I will tell you in a minute, I'm going to actually show you a couple of books that I purchased today. I have 2 books here. One of them I actually purchased in store, and one of them is also coming tomorrow by Amazon for me that I need to return, so I can get my money back. I'm going to just lock this. Excuse me. And one of them is in an Amazon package. I am going to start by opening the one. Actually, let's do the one that's here in front of me because I can't not. But it is Iron Flame by Rebecca Yarros. This is the reason I want to finish Kiss the Sky. I actually have it also on my Kindle. I purchased it on my Kindle as well. I pre-ordered it on my Kindle. So, the story is, I had pre-ordered the hardcover for £11 off Amazon. And then my money didn't come out, and then I just was panicking thinking, I'm not going to get it this week, so I cancelled the order. Stupid me. I know. My own fault. And then I pre-ordered the Kindle edition, and then I was like, sure, cool, that's fine. I'll wait to the end of the month to get the physical copy. It's fine. I've got it on my Kindle, and I was so excited when I woke up this morning. It was on my Kindle, and I was like, yay! I cannot wait to read it on my Kindle. Which I probably still will read it on my Kindle, but I also wanted to annotate it like I did with Fourth Wing. So I was like, okay, and then I ordered it on Amazon. My impulse went, just order it on Amazon and go do it for tomorrow, but it went up to $18.99. I was like, well, it's fine, it's whatever. And then I went into Works on my lunch break to see maybe they'll have it. But guess what? They have it. I think my brain is just popular books like this and the one that's also in this other box. I should have realised wait till it comes out. Go to the Works and see if they have it, because Red Hill isn't that popular for selling out books as much as like other towns are. So I could have just waited to get it, and I would have paid cheaper for it. But I didn't. So I think from now on, any big books that I know are going to be quite popular, I'm just going to wait until they come to the Works because it's cheaper that way. But it's fine. So I'm going to get the one from Amazon to come to us coming tomorrow, and then I'm just going to return it and get a full refund. It's not the end of the world. But so I got this in the Works for £11, and honestly I'm so excited. You have no idea. I really miss this universe and I cannot wait. And can I just tell you, show you how gorgeous this inside cover is. It's so freaking gorgeous. I love it. And I love the outside because it's exactly like the other one. It's just thicker. It's quite thick compared to Fourth Wing. Like Fourth Wing I thought was hefty and thick. Now this is a chunky book and I'm quite nervous to get into it, but I'm quite excited. Quite a little bit damaged. Oh well, that's not the end of the world. I'm so happy. That was worth it. And then the one in here I'm actually very excited for as well. And I am filming a mood reading vlog starting this weekend. It was going to be my highest and lowest on Goodreads video, and I'm going to do that at some point. But the book in here actually is on the highest one, even though it only just came out. And then the other one that's the lowest, I just wasn't sure if I wanted to read it yet. And I was like, I don't know if I want to do that video. I kind of want to mood read, because I haven't done mood reading for a while. I just read specific books for like TBI. I'm not picking up a book at the time when I finish one book and go, okay, I want to read that. So I'm going to do a mood reading vlog for a week, and I think that's a better idea. So I've got to keep an eye on my phone. What time is it? 6 o'clock. Okay. What videos have I still got left to film? I only have to start filming my Christmas books, then I can literally move it for the rest of the year, which is good because December's going to be a very busy month, which is why I don't think I have many more videos planned to film this year, which is very sad. But I'll probably do some like extra sporadic ones to pop in during the time apart from in December. But actually I probably won't. But I'm sorry, that's random. This is sorry. I can't. Oh my god. Lauren Asher is one of my favourite favourite authors. I love the Dreamland Billionaire series, and this is like a spin-off from that. I love Throttled by the first one of the Dirty Air series. But you can guarantee I can tell you I will be reading Collided next very soon. Maybe even after this one. Maybe I'll do 2 Lauren Ashers and mood reading. But this is the first book in the Lakefront Billionaire series, and as far as I can see on Amazon, it's a two book per series. Oh. It has like a little map. Oh, I'm obsessed, and I love this cover. I just love it so much. Like, I've been so excited for this book so long. So I definitely will be reading this soon. I'm picking it up after Iron Flame. I'm literally gonna pick them both up within the week of getting them. But I'm obsessed. I'm so happy. I feel like I could cry of how much I am so happy and excited. So yeah, we have 2 new books. This has nothing to do with the video because this is stuck on my TBR, but 2 new books. I'm so excited. Anyway, I've got about 20 minutes till I need to actually like sort myself out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and read I'll read for a bit. I'm going to read some Kiss the Sky, get a bit more into it, and then I'm going to go watch my friend's show, come back, and then read until I fall asleep. I don't have to get up early tomorrow. I can literally have a lie-in, so I'm using that as my excuse to stay up late and read, even though I know I'll probably still get up early. And there's things I want to do tomorrow. I want to sort this room out and put my clothes away. It's a bit of a mess again. I also have a load of other things I want to do tomorrow. That's nothing to do with this video, so that's alright. I've got to start the other vlog tomorrow, so I'm excited. And yeah. I don't even know what the percentage of the book, physical copy, because I'm reading it on my Kindle a lot, but I'm 32% on the Kindle the way through Kiss the Sky chapter 16. I will be honest, I took a break from it for a day because I was reading a different book that I got given as an ARC, and I needed to read it, and I loved it, so it made it all the harder. But 30%, I'm 30% for the physical copy of the way through Kiss the Sky by Kristen Becker Ritchie. I'm not going to say I'm loving it, because I'm not. I was so excited for this one because I love Rose and Connor, but I'm not. I think it's just. I think if it wasn't for I don't know if it's not even the reality TV part I don't like. It's the Scott person I really absolutely despise, and it's just making me not want to read the book. But saying that, I love Connor like so much. I just love the way he is with Rose. And getting their book over, like, because seeing them with Lily and Lo is so different to having their point of views, and every time I read it I have to remember this is Connor and Rose, not Lily and Lo's point of views, because I'm so used to theirs. So it's so different to reading like Addicted for Now, where they were in the story but they just weren't the centre points, unlike Kiss the Sky. But yeah, I am aiming to try and finish this today, so I'm 72% of the way through Kiss the Sky. Well, 72 according to my Kindle app. Obviously, if I went on Goodreads, I'd probably be like 68-70% of the way through Kiss the Sky right now. I've read most of it on my Kindle app, I'm not going to lie to you, it's just a lot easier. And I did buy the Kindle purposely, but partly to use, but also I didn't want to rely on it, I just want to still read physical books. So fingers crossed I get back into it. It's just this one's really floppy, and I don't know how, it's really hard to hold. Like normal books usually have thick enough for me to go, okay, it's cool. Anyway, tangent. I am really enjoying this book now. It's getting to the nitty gritty bits. Things are happening. I don't want to spoil it too much because I want it to be as spoiler free as possible. But like some things have happened. Like they've just found some things out, and I think so. They're currently doing a TV show, recording a reality TV show, and I think production of this TV show are fucking with them basically, especially Scott, and I think they're trying to find drama. They're trying to cause drama within the family within the core six, and that's what they're doing very well. But yeah, I am really enjoying it right now. I am close to finishing it. I'm gonna finish it tonight. I know I will. Promise myself I will. Partly because I want to find out what happens. Partly because I really want to start reading Iron Flame. Like I need to read that book. Okay, we have finished the second book the last book of the Tech on My TBR video. Again, I read this on my Kindle, so it's not as tabbed as I wanted it to be. I think I'm gonna go back through it tomorrow and go through my clippings to the ones that I want to tab of this book, because I did really enjoy this book. I don't think I got much footage as I'd have hoped for this book in this vlog, but I really enjoyed Kiss the Sky. At first I wasn't sure, I was very much really didn't like Scott, but he did play a very massive point of character in this book, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed being back in this world. I think this world is it's different. It's I feel very it could be. I feel like it's a movie. I actually just love it, and I love Rose and Connor. I said this from reading Addicted for Now and Ricochet and Addicted to You, that I just love Rose and Connor, and I knew I had the right reason to, because oh my god, they were amazing. And first of all, can I just say I'm so happy I have this cover. I used to have the old cover with the face on it, and I did not like that cover at all, so I'm so happy I have this cover now. But I absolutely love this book. I just think it was so good. The reality TV show, the twists and turns that actually happen, and Connor and Rose's relationship, which was the main point of the story, was just so good. And the one thing I love about these books is even though we know that the main part of the story is, for this book, it is mainly Rose and Connor. Excuse me. How much you see of Reich, Daisy, Lo, and Lily, it just, I love it. Like, they're core six, I love them. So I'm actually going to give this a 4.5 stars. It's not a 5-star rating for me, but it is definitely a 4.5 stars. It's quite high up there. I really enjoyed this book, and I'm so happy I have read this one, and I cannot wait to move on to Hot House Flower, which is Reich and Daisy's book. So yeah, and I have heard that Thrive is basically Lee and Lo's story, but on the events of the last of Hot House Flower in this one. So I'm intrigued. Um, but yeah. So anyway, so I'm just gonna quickly round it up. I'm not gonna get up and get the other books. It's cold and I don't want to move. But for the first book I read in this video, I read Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score, which, oh my god, I love that book. Nash and Lena, adorable. Well, I'd say adorable. It was great. It was such a good story, and I loved everything about them. And I gave that a 4.75 stars. And then we read Kiss the Sky by Kristen and Rebecca Ritchie, which again I absolutely loved. I gave a 4.5-star rating. So overall, this was a really good reading vlog, a really good tackle on my TBR, and got me through another 2 books on my TBR, which is really good. But if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, please comment down below, please subscribe, and I will see you again very soon with another video.